Hi viewers, welcome back to our channel Ravindra for Students. Viewers, we can give effective delivery of lectures or presentations if you are having iPad with Apple Pencil and graphic tablets with stylus pens. No doubt we can give an effective delivering of lectures. For example, if you are not having those, then there is an alternative for them, that is Zoom It. Without having these costly iPad and graphical tablets with the annotation pens, we are having an alternative and at free of cost Zoomit tool. In this video, we are going to see how to utilize this Zoomit app in order to make effective presentations in online classes. First, let us download the Zoomit app from the internet. So for that, let me open my browser. Opening. Please wait for a little bit of time, and here just type ZOOMIT, Zoomit. Enter. Then here we are having the second one, that is Zoomit download. Click there. Then we got the Zoomit downloadable file. It is browsing. Please wait. Let's download it. Yeah, here for PC I want. Similarly, when you are downloading this Zoomit, you have to download the correct compatible version of Zoomit, whether it is for your laptop or your desktop or your mobile. Download that particular compatible file only. Right. Let me save this in my desktop. Yes, now it is ready in my desktop. See here, and this one is just now we have downloaded from the internet. It is Zoomit. So let me open it. My system is somewhat slow, please bear with me. Yes, now here we are having two files. One file named as zoomit.exe. So just double click on it to enable. And here we are having the basic setup options for the Zoomit. Zooming options, live zoom options, drawing options, typing options, and then break options. So let them options as it is. Don't change any options. All the basic setups in the default version are very comfortable for us. So I am keeping as it is, then I am clicking OK. Yes, now Zoomit was enabled successfully in my system, and now let us go to, so what are the various actions we can do using this Zoomit. So for that, let us see in the form of direct shortcuts what we can do using this Zoomit. So directly in that shortcut page itself, I have placed all those shortcuts in a Word file. Now I am opening that Word file. Yes, this is the Word file. Now the very first shortcut what we have to use is, in order to use the Zoomit app, so first we have to press in our keyboard Ctrl+1. So by clicking Ctrl+1, so if you observe here, the screen was somewhat zoomed out. The screen was somewhat bigger than the previous, right? So then here, what are the different actions we can do using this Zoom app, that is Zoomit app, we are going to see now. The first one is, to open the Zoomit, we will use Ctrl+1. Ctrl+1. Right. Next one, To exit from the zoom, we have to press either escape or right mouse click. Now I am pressing escape. So now I exited from zoom in. Again, if you want, control 1. Now again I am logged into zoomed version. Right, now we have seen these two, zoom and then exit. Then if you want to draw on the screen, then we can use two options. One is either control plus D, and another one is you can use the left mouse click. Now I am giving left mouse click on the screen. So then I have given, then already I am drawing on the screen. If you observe, I have drawn two tick marks and two underlines. Right? Yeah. So that means you can do anything on the screen. Now if you want to do if you want to go back, if you have done some wrong option, as we are having for undo, you are having control Z. Control Z will work here also. Then if you want to erase all the annotations what you have done on the screen, so for that you can click simply the letter E on the keyboard. So by clicking letter E, then by pressing letter E, so all the content what you have drawn in this zoomed mode will be erased. E for erase. Then next one is hold control and press up or down arrow keys to change size of the pen. Here the size of the pen is like this. Now if I want to increase the width of my pen tip, so then I can press control plus up arrow. If you see, the plus symbol was turned into a circle, then now if you write, it will be like this. So that means the width of the pen is now very high. So for that what we have to do? Control up arrow. Similarly, if you want to decrease, control down arrow. So control down arrow will give you the decrease in pen width like this. Okay. So let me increase little bit more, then it is a comfort for me. Okay. Similarly, you can select so which is the convenient width for your pen to write on the screen like that. Now I am erasing all this. Simply I pressed letter E in my keyboard. Then so the pen color also we can change. So that means presently I am writing with red color. Now if I want to turn my pen color to green, I will press just letter G in my keyboard. So then it is turned to green color. Then if I want blue, then I will press letter B in the keyboard. Then the pen is turned into blue color. Similarly, three more colors we are having is O for orange, Y for yellow, then last P for pink. P for pink. So totally 6 colors available: red, green, blue, orange, yellow, pink. Out of these 6 colors, you just type the starting letter of those 6 colors, then your pen color will be automatically changes. So let me erase all this by pressing again E. Right. Then we will see the remaining options below. So for that what I am doing is I am escaping from this zoomed mode, and then I am going down to the second portion of my document, and then again I am entering into zoomed mode. I have pressed control 1. Now the remaining quick access or shortcut tools we are having in Zoom It app are hold shift to draw a straight line. So you can draw with free hand using your mouse as you want. But if you want to draw the straight line, so for that you can use shift button. Just press the shift button down, and then with the mouse left click you can draw a straight line like this. And if you want a vertical line, you can draw the straight lines. So that is straight line. And then if you want to draw the boxes, then for that you have to hold control button. So press control button down in your keyboard, then with the left click of your mouse just to drag, you will get a box, a rectangle or square. So any box you will get by pressing control button down. Let me erase all this. And again after that, if you want to draw the circles, then you can use the tab button. Press tab button down and then use your mouse to drag a circle or ellipse. And suppose if I want to write in the red color, if I want to draw the circles in red color, press R and then press tab button down and then use your mouse to draw the circles wherever you want, like this. So for example, if I want to put a circle for this point, I can do like this. So like this. So for straight lines you can use shift button, for boxes we can use control button, and for circles we can use tab button. Let me erase all this. The next one is, in order to draw an arrow, so for that you can use two buttons, shift plus control. Shift plus control, we can press down in your keyboard, then you can draw arrow like this. The starting point will create arrow and the remaining position to which you are moving your mouse, so that will give a straight line. So like this you can draw arrows. For arrows we have to use shift plus control. So let me erase this also. Then what we are having is, so we can type, not only we can write with the mouse, we can type also. So for that, simply what you have to do is just type letter T, then you will get the cursor type vertical line, then you can type whatever you want, like this. Again, if you want to go back to the drawing mode from this typed mode, just click left portion of the mouse, then you will be again turned into drawing mode. So that is typing. Then next one is, if you want a white screen, I don't want to point out any point on the screen, I don't want to put any boxes or any circles, I want a plain board type sheet. So for that, if you want a white color sheet or pad, just press the letter W in your keyboard, so you will get a white screen like this. So under this, so if you want to draw anything, for example, if you want to draw a block diagram lively for the online class, so that will be very effective. So here you can use all the shortcuts what we have used so far. For example, here I want to draw a simple block diagram. For example, a communication system block diagram if I want to draw. So for this, by pressing control button down, I have taken the first box. And again, by pressing the control button down, I am getting another box. Right. So in between, what you are having, so let us consider the first box as transmitter and the second box as a receiver. In between you are having a channel in a communication, basic communication system. So let me type in the first box some text, that is transmitter. So for that, what we have to do, just press the letter T, we got the cursor, then type here as transmitter. Transmitter like this. So here my text was somewhat bigger, so it was disturbed my box. So let me draw the box once again, or control shift button down, I can draw straight line here. Right, then so let me type again T and here. So let us use TX for transmitter shortcut forms, and then here in the second box, let us consider this as receiver RX, then in between we can connect. If it is a two-way communication, we can draw the arrows from transmitter to receiver as well as from receiver to transmitter like this. So this is from transmitter to receiver and from receiver to transmitter. So in between we can write this as channel. So like that, we can draw the block diagrams on the empty screen, so which will be very effective. So instead of showing already drawn block diagram at a time to the students, it will be not effective, it will be very boring. So like that, we can do the interactive drawings on the white screen. Similarly, if you want to take black screen, so let us escape from this. Then again, if you want black screen, so what you have to do is, so already black first letter is B, so that is already reserved for blue. Therefore here instead of B we are using a K. By pressing letter K, you will get a black screen. If you don't want white screen, if you want black screen, just press the letter K in your keyboard, then you will get black screen. Whatever the drawings you want to do or whatever the text you want to type, you can do all this, and whatever the drawings, either block diagram or any other big diagram you want to draw, you can draw. All those can be done in the black screen also. Then again, one more too. So whatever the annotations you have done, whatever the text you have typed, so all that information you want to share later to your students. So for that, whatever the information you have drawn on those screens can be copied and to be saved also. For copy, we can use Ctrl plus C, the regular option we are using, and for save also it is Ctrl yes. So let us take a white screen. So something I have done, I have drawn something, some annotations I have done in this screen. Now I want to save this. Just press Ctrl S, then it will ask the path where this screen shot should be saved. So let me save, for example, on my desktop. Okay. Yeah. So like that we can do. So this is the way of using the Zoom It app for the effective presentations in our online classes. Viewers, I hope this video was very helpful to you. We can use Zoom It even though we are not having iPad with Apple Pencil and graphical tablets with the stylus pens. We can deliver the online classes in a very effective manner. If you really like this video, like the video, subscribe to our channel, share it to your friends, and don't forget to give your valuable comments on this video. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.